Hey everybody, and welcome back to Kimball's Corner.
Kimball's Corner!
It's been a while, and I apologize for my absence.
Don't apologize for being who you are.
Well, I thought, first off, hope everyone had a nice week. Well, 2 weeks, because, I was missing in action.
No!
Basically, last weekend, we were in a hotel, and it was the one and only hotel. I thought everything was going to be fine, but it was like the first hotel where we got into where the internet was very shoddy, so...
We didn't want to subject you guys all to the...
Exactly. I was like, I'm stressed enough. I don't want to deal with that. So anyway, today's snack. Let's look at the little beautiful snack right there. So we got this tin from Bear with. It's in the comments, but I threw the tag away. Something's really... Le Belgique Gourmande.
Was that in
This
Bruges?
was in Bruges.
Bruges!
The town with, I don't know, 40 chocolate shops and 30 waffle shops.
So that chocolate shop, there was 3 within a 2-block radius.
Yeah.
So they had a lot of these chocolate shops. They were very pretty, though.
There they are.
Oh, look at those. That's the kind of house I want to have a mortgage on.
But we got this. We know what some of them are. I'm going to go with white ganache and lemon. That's probably this one.
Ooh. Which one are you going to give to me?
I don't know. What one do you want?
I don't know. Just pick one.
Why is this most difficult?
You're
going
to need chopsticks for that.
Hazelnut praline. I think that's what they're like famous for.
Here, you can use one of your paintbrushes.
Get away.
Okay.
Here, you can have this one. It's a hazelnut praline.
Wow, thank you so much.
You're welcome. God bless. I don't know. I'll go back to this one. Oh, it came out nice. Okay. I needed that. I love chocolate. Okay, that was coconut, so I don't know. Maybe my taste buds are broken. We both rubbed our hands together. Okay, so
Trisha wants to know if you went into all the chocolate shops.
I did not, but I definitely looked in all of them.
We had all the waffles.
It was funny because there was only one chocolate shop that I really wanted to go to, and we didn't go into it. That's fine. Whatever.
Next time.
It's only a 4-hour drive. Okay. So last week I was going to do stencils, but I was going to do watercolor pencils. But I'm kind of glad that now I can do them with stencils because it makes my life just a little bit easier. And these are Jane ones, and it's kind of like a build your own face. And I'm kind of thinking face, some flowers. I'm going to try and do a lot of warm tones in the face and then do a lot of cooler tones in the flowers around here. And I haven't decided if I want to give her warm or cool hair to kind of frame her face. I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go. But I'm going to use...
I'm sorry. There's a golf ball in here. We need to get to that one.
Oh, what?
There's a golf ball.
So I'm going to use kind of a mid-ish tone.
It's not in here.
Maybe... Yeah, I think I will just go with this one. When you say golf ball, is it like a real golf ball?
Yeah, it looks like an actual golf ball. Like it has the same texture as
texture.
a golf ball. I don't see it, though. Did you feed it to me already?
That was on the tag.
It's not in here, though. They didn't give us the golf ball!
Well, you can have some gold foil paper.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I eat another one.
I'm just going to eat this one. I don't know what it is, but it has nuts on it. Okay, moving on.
Oh, and this is an Arteza journal, but I don't know what kind of paper it is. It's pretty thick, though. Ooh, this one tastes like burnt popcorn. I don't know, it's weird. I ain't mad at it. So don't have to be too precious with the lines, since we're gonna, add our own style to it. But it gets us started.
Rose says, hello, so good to be here. I finally quit my job so I can be here with you.
Yay!
Don't worry, I have another one. One is enough. Can't wait to see your work today. No pressure, Kimball.
No pressure. There never is any, I don't freak out before live. I'm going to do a really light neck because I think I'm going to just have flowers coming up into her face, but we'll see. We'll see. Ooh, flower. And by flowers, I mean color blobs.
Color blobs.
So now comes the fun part of it. I get to place the bits wherever I want them. I'm going to use a brighter red for her lips. Just color them in, but go lightly because you don't want really dark red to be bleeding out all over the face. Unless, you just want to draw a vampire that just had a snack or something. Oh, look at the pouty little lips.
Mm.
Get it together, girl. You look good. It's a great day. Let's give her a nose.
Jenna says she's going to need 1 second.
Okay. Are you saying like that as you leave the room, or Jenna needs a second?
No. Jenna says she's going to need to see
that
at some point.
Yeah, I was gonna dry my face. He put it on my like clean dry my face after I wash it, and I was like, there is a dead rat.
I have to mail it in, and it has to be fully dry for the donation.
I like your stories. All right, I think I'm gonna give her. I might lower her lips a little. I'm not sure. Everything is undecided. I feel like I want to give all of her features like lower down. But we'll see, because right now the ears are very high. But we don't care, because we're probably going to cover it with... Oh, wait, I want to give her blue eyes. We're probably going to cover it with hair. Blue lashes. Blue eyes. I'll go on my own. I don't know what that's from, but I've been saying it for like 2 weeks. Okay, I'm using a stencil, and I didn't really line up her eyes.
We also went to a new city this week. It was Richmond.
Yes.
That's just near. It's near London, but it's like a little river on the Thames.
Richmond.
Or it's a little city on the Thames River, and it was really cute. They did a little walk around. They have a bunch of little shops. They had a little market. It was really cute. I liked it a lot. It was very bustling. There was a lot of people around.
It was just bustle. Well, it looked very touristy because it was like super cute. What kind of eyebrows does this gal want? No, she's not sad. I don't think she's that together that she's going to tweeze her brows that much. I think we're here. I think we're in the neutral zone.
Oh, it's very Star Trek.
All right. So we've got our features. Okay. And then I think I'm just going to use the hair stencil.
She looks upset that she didn't get any chocolate.
Well,
that's what I'm vibing on.
But see, then we're going to be adding our own pizzazz to it. We're going to liven her up a little. I couldn't decide who I wanted to make it. I was tempted to make it Moxie, but I draw her like all the time. So I was like, maybe I'll just make it like random girl.
We went to a really good ramen shop in Ghent, and they had these cute little stickers. That was like their logo. Maybe that could go on there.
It wasn't like their logo. It was their logo.
It was their whole vibe.
Let's see. Could go about right there. And now I have to decide hair. Do I want it to be cooler tones? Probably to frame all the warm tones, make her eyes pop, make the flowers pop. Let's go.
Catherine said, "Oh, I'm gonna cry. Rocky cut his hair."
It's still long though. It's down to his collar. It's just almost to his collarbone. He kept some length.
It's like kissing my collarbone. It's all, hey girl, I remember you.
We'll show you at the end. The big reveal.
It's not that exciting.
All right, I'm gonna keep this. I'm not going to do all the lines because I don't want blue running all over this because I want to work on her face, which will be all warm tones. And then I don't want to like mix all the tones and blah, blah, blah. So we're going to kind of keep these away because I can make up her hair later. But this will be a nice guide.
It was really funny because I got out of the shower, I cut my hair, and then I was like, Kimbo, I need your assistance. He's like, did you cut it?
I was like,
did you chop it?
I didn't say it quite like that, but it was like, did you cut your hair? Because he's never needed my assistance after a shower.
So that's anyway. What you say.
Okay. Now, let's start. So basically, I'm going to just shade her like a ball, like the light's shining right on her. So we're going to do dark lines around the edges, and we'll kind of like bring it forward, and then we'll make her features start popping out. And with watercolor pencils, I tend to layer a lot more than I do with just watercolor. And I think it's because I have the option of like going really slowly. I don't know. You're up and down a lot. What are you doing?
I'm just zooming in a bit.
You're making me very uncomfortable. Also, bought this mug in Bruges.
No.
Ghent.
Yes.
Yeah.
At Casa.
Mm-hmm.
They have a really beautiful home store called Casa in Belgium. And maybe other countries. I'm not sure.
Maybe if you're lucky.
But really beautiful dishes.
All right.
Plates. Silverware, cups, all sorts of fun stuff for the kitchen.
Name some more things that go in a kitchen.
Me?
Oh my God. Rocky made really good burgers today, so that's good.
I did. Well, we kept seeing hot cross buns everywhere. Apparently that's a thing here. We weren't really aware of it.
I've had one before. Didn't realize it was something special. And I was like, it literally tasted like a roll with like a little hard strip on top. maybe I got a bad one. I don't know. But this one, the ones we had today were good.
Yeah, so we got some from Waitrose because there's a Waitrose close to us. And I was like, Kimball, we could make burgers and use hot cross buns as the buns.
Just real quick, I'm shaving up her chin a little bit because I put her lips a little high. So I'm giving her more of a pointy chin.
And it was good. What kind of cheese did you use? What was that?
Gloucester with, is it Gloucester?
I mean,
So,
whatever.
I don't know. Gloucester with some chives in it.
So good.
I do also have this just kind of off to the side. It's my little color chart. So not that you can see. I was like, if you can see me looking up, that's why. Well, it's over there. Just so I can keep an eye on things. This is a brighter red, keeping it up near the cheeks.
Oh, caveat on the hot cross buns. The ones we used were like cheddar cheese hot cross buns. Yeah. And then we got an apple one that we're going to use for breakfast.
Yeah, well, it was cheddar cheese. Oh, and like a ale of some kind.
A stout. Cheddar cheese and stout. I didn't really taste the stout, but
thank God, because I would have been like, I taste the bitters.
If you taste the stout, Kimball's out.
That's so true. Maybe I need to sharpen these just a little bit. Oh my goodness.
Where is it?
Sharpener is downstairs.
Well, we don't want to do that.
And I'm sharpening the wrong pencil straight off the bat. Doing good. Doing good.
Trisha says, sweet and savory hot cross buns. Yes. I like them toasted with cheese.
Tasty. Let's see. I got Slink or Sling, I'm not sure which, and Schnapps. This one's the darker one.
They sound like weird cousins that are always in competition with each other. Schlink and Schnapps.
I think they're drinks. These ones, they have little pictures. Yeah, these are drinks. Both of them.
Oh, well, that shows what I know. Well, Schnapps. Is that what you were trying to say? Schnapps.
Schnapps. Schnapp right now. Thank you very much. Doing a little shading. Also, I don't have to do too much shading because, like, obviously when these get wet, it like totally spreads out the color. And then we're gonna be layering up. I'm doing like my lightest layer now. So I'm gonna, like, I will be using purples and stuff, like just lightly for the shading. Maybe I won't actually, because I do want that whole like cool, warm thing happening. I don't know. We'll find out as we go. I feel like I should really prepare more.
Nonsense. Just whip it out, Kimball.
Oh my God. I would never. This, I just want to kind of blend it down because I do want like the flowers splotches there. Oh, that's also why I brought out the layer cakes, because I'm going to probably add layer cake on top of the flowers to give them more of a solid vibe happening, but we'll see. We'll see how it all goes. I just haven't played with them in a long time and I miss them. I think I'm just going to do a light sketch over the whole thing with this color because it's my lightest color. I don't necessarily need any white on the page or on the face, whatever. I mean, it looks pretty white anyway, so. All right, how we doing? Let's do, so I need a darker, but still staying in the warm tones. Woe begone? Wobbegone?
I have no idea. What would happen if you like did all the coloring first and then you just dumped a glass of water on this?
You know, I tried something kind of like that and it does not work. It would just go. I sprayed it. I had a little more control than just dumping a thing of water on it.
What about power wash?
Well, that would just clean the page right up now, wouldn't it? This is a very nice orange, warmy color. Warming everything up. And I do want to just darken up some of the lines where the nose is. We'll get into more detail with this later, but underneath, we'll just shadow it. We want some eyelids. Again, we'll come back in with these and darken everything up. Let's do one thing of the water.
Trisha says, your floral arrangement was sensational this week. Could you perhaps do another on a live?
I could. I looked up references for Ikebana, is that what it is? The Japanese flower arranging, because I know nothing about flower arrangements. And I definitely don't know much about painting flowers. But I was like, I should try and simplify this, because then flower art and me can be friends. Because, oh my God. I'm going to try and squirt out some water. Because this first wash, I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. We're going to add so much to this, probably, I think.
Maybe. Who knows?
I mean,
See how you feel.
Exactly.
Now, if you were doing like opposite colors on the same page, would you need to do them separately so they don't get muddy when you're doing the water?
Yeah, that's why I kept the blue really light, because I didn't want it to turn, well, blue and the orange would turn kind of muddy. And then I do tap off a lot of excess. I have a paper towel next to me, so I'll tap off some excess if the colors start to build up on the brush. Ooh, that was juicy. I was doing this downstairs while watching TV, and I didn't have my hair dryer thingy. Oh my god, it took forever.
You actually had to wait?
Yeah, but I mean, I was watching a movie, so that really helped. But it was like 20 minutes before I could start doing another layer.
Kimball and I, for whatever reason, haven't been watching a lot of films lately. And then this past week, we watched 2 films. And each one of those days that we watched a film, it finished and it was like 8:30 or 9. I was like, how is it so late?
I was like, maybe this is why we stopped watching movies.
I feel like the whole day left. And I was like, wait, why? We just watched one film. Don't punish me.
Basically. Just doing a little wet on the brows. Gonna dry it, and then I'll wet the eyes so they can kind of set, and then we'll start on the next layer. I might actually use just watercolor for her hair. It's so much easier. And then I can go back in with pencil and add details. Getting it dry. I could go over it wet. Like, if it's still a little damp, I can go over it with the watercolor pencils. It's just...
These colors are so pretty to look at.
Yes. Those are the colors I'm not using right now. Those are
know,
for the flowers.
still,
The flowers.
So pretty.
So we're just...
Would you like another chocolate? I'll pick one.
Obviously.
Okay. I'll pick one I know you're going to love, Kimball. One second.
Even already her eyes are standing out. Well, I looked at that thing for yours and mine, and it didn't seem to be the right chocolate. So, you know.
These 2 separate chocolates both say hazelnut praline, but they look
one's like white
different.
chocolate and one's like chocolate.
Well, there's 3 of them. No, there's 3 of them. Why are they all look different, but they all have the same flavor?
Well, it said they're like popular for that. I'm
Maybe
just gonna grab this red one.
Are you sure?
I'm gonna grab this. I don't know. I can't grab any of them.
Here, I'll get one for you. You can have this one because it relates to something.
Wow, you're doing really good at that. You know what you should do is pull the whole thing out and pop it out from the bottom.
Probably.
Ooh.
Passion fruit.
Okay. Mm.
We had some carrot cake yesterday, and it had a passion fruit icing. And Kimball's like, I don't know how I feel about this passion fruit.
I mean, it was fine. All right, we're not going to use the claret anymore. Negroni. It's a very pinky pink. Okay. So we're just going to start sketching in some colors. And I do like the orangey colors more. So tequila, get in here.
I'm going to have one more.
Just the one, darling. Which one did you choose?
This one's the best.
What is it?
It's chocolate with speculoos.
It's very creamy. A little shadow under the hair. Our neighbor's kitty, when we lived in Baltimore, if y'all remember Mr. Blue, he passed away. That's very sad.
We love you, Mr. Blue.
It was upsetting. I love that kitty.
I think he was like 20.
Yeah, he lived to the ripe old age of 20.
And I think he was doing really well. I mean, he was doing really well up and like before we left, seemed like perfectly normal. So I think he was pretty good up until the end.
When we left, he was like, what's the point anymore?
No, I doubt that. He had plenty of people around to give him loves.
I know. He was a spoiled kitty.
I remember when we moved into the house, though, he was on the porch when we did the first viewing, and I told my real estate agent, I was like, well, we'll definitely get the place if he comes with it.
I need to get this over here because I've been like trying to clean my brush off in between all the other watercolor pencils.
It was just such a weird couple weeks. I was standing like with like between death and just like different changes. I was standing like after the shower day. I was like, that's it. Hair's going. I was like, it's just the right time. I was like, this is the perfect time, like to just change everything all at once.
Everything. Oh, they're making a sequel, I believe, to Everything Everywhere All at Once. So that's fun. Hopefully it's good. Bring that pink up into the nose. I'm annoyed right there because that's where I had to. It started drying already before I could work it again because I was trying to grab my paper towel.
Trisha asks, was your Belgium trip a spur of the moment trip?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, so basically the month leading up before that, I was just working like crazy hours, essentially. And I was like, you know what? I'm taking a week off because I just wanted some time back. And so it was, I think we planned it the day before we left.
Yes, because I was like, are you sure you want to go? Because it's supposed to rain and it's just not going to be amazing weather.
And I was like, YOLO, look up the ticket. So we basically booked like the train to get the car across, the 2 hotels. We went with hotels because they were cheaper than Airbnbs. Yeah. We were going to go to Amsterdam, but it was very expensive. And it was also an extra like 4 hours driving that we were just like, let's spend more time in these smaller cities. And I'm glad we did that.
Yeah, I was like, we're supposed to be on vacation and relaxing. Like, I don't want to stress, like drive here, find parking, spend that money.
Kimball's biggest stress whenever we go places is like the parking and whether or not it's going to work out. So we have to make sure that it's going to work out.
And sometimes it doesn't. I've gotten better, but it's like always in the heart of a major city. And it's so easy to get into an accident when you're not familiar with how the streets are, especially Paris. But Paris has always kind of worked out.
Are you worried I'm going to get in an accident?
I'm worried that we are going to get in an accident.
Oh, okay.
Have I ever been in
an accident?
No, but I don't know how other people drive in other cities. Paris is scary.
Paris is awesome. Paris and New York, I love driving there.
Like, I love riding in the Uber, but not when it's our car. Because, like, the Uber driver, he's just like, get out of my way, move, get out of my way. I'm like, oh my God, we are going to die. But it all works out.
But don't worry, everything's covered.
Exactly. All right, we're going in with the details now. We're going to really start shaping the lips.
Ultimately, we really love. So we went to Ghent first, and we had 3 nights there, so 2 full days, and we really loved it. It felt like there was a lot to do. It was quite large. Walked everywhere, basically. Got really familiar with it. Like, would definitely live there for sure. And then we went to Bruges. Really loved it as well. Very charming. A little bit smaller, very touristy.
Yeah, it felt like a theme park to me because it was like, I mean, aside from being beautiful, there was just so many tourists, and there were so many like I said, like so many chocolate shops and sweet shops, and just not like there weren't like the stores you find in most cities in like the heart of the center. It was a lot of, I don't know, like fun touristy things to do and like fun things to try.
But it felt like if you lived there, it would get old really quick. And with Ghent, I felt like there was so much shopping. There was so many restaurants. It was so large. And it's in between Bruges and Brussels. So it's like if you lived in a city like that, you could easily in a half-hour drive to Brussels, or in a half hour you could drive to Bruges.
Yeah.
So Ghent was definitely like our favorite of the 2. But they're both gorgeous. And they're both, canal towns. So there's water running through and just beautiful old trees with castles and cathedrals, and it's just everything you could imagine. Cobblestone streets, and the people are really sweet in both the cities for sure.
Oh yeah. Ooh, that's too much water.
Maybe she had a lip ring.
Well, for whatever reason, it's deciding to just drip out right now. Probably because I need to not store it. I've been holding it point down. Anyway.
Trisha says, I did that drive from Belgium to Amsterdam many years ago, and it's a long way. I wouldn't do it now. Got a speeding ticket just outside of Amsterdam.
No.
Oh my gosh. So I didn't really, I guess I realized they had like different neighborhoods where there was women behind glass,
Oh my God,
like
it was
with their
so
tops
funny.
off or whatever. But Kimmel and I were walking one day just right outside of our hotel.
The first did the morning.
Yeah, and so we were just like in the morning walking to breakfast, and we kind of like looked to the left. I'm like, oh, there's a chick. Like I thought maybe she was
like
at a
almost,
gym or something.
To me, it almost felt like a peeping Tom, like, but she wanted to be seen. Because like we were just walking along and like just happened to look in this window and there's a woman there, and I was like,
I legit thought she was at the gym getting ready to work out, and then I was like, okay, no, that's not what's happening.
I mean, I didn't see anything. Rocky's just like, I'm pretty sure she had her titties out. I was like, what? I was like, well, walk on.
I think she knew we weren't the right audience, but anyway, so but she jiggled him anyway just for us. But then later on, so I think funny. The day after that, we were walking. I was like, oh my God, can you look at this little alley? It's so cute.
Well, it's because like in Paris they have the passages and like they're really gorgeous, full of shops, and it's a beautiful walkway building all this, and that's exactly what it looked like. But they were selling other things in those windows.
And it was just like this long walk of shame for Kimmel and I. Because we're like, sorry, we weren't supposed to be here. Don't do anything for us. We're not worth it.
And I'm like, no, I'm sorry. And then I see the guys there and I'm like, ew.
I was like, where's the guy street?
I know, right? Yeah, well, it was fun.
Kimmel and I were like, that's not fair.
I still had a good time.
Yeah, for sure. I wanted to be like, thumbs up or something. I don't know. But I just didn't even want to like avert my attention towards them because I didn't want to give anyone any false hope.
Right. My favorite was like the woman who was just like in her, like she had sexy lingerie and she was just like leaning over like a desk or something, and she was just all like just on her phone looking out the window. I'm like, how bored are you?
I'd be bored as hell. Just a little glass room window.
God. So bizarre. Such a different thing from where we grew up, but I enjoy it. I'm like, you get it, girl. Get you some.
Trisha says, oh, that is priceless. They were definitely barking up the wrong street.
Oh, yeah. I think
the only thing that we wanted to say to people was like how to redecorate their rooms.
Oh my God, for real. I was like, honey, no.
I was like, we were so gay. We wanted to redecorate the rooms of the girls like that were standing there. I mean, some of the wallpaper was okay.
But
accessorize and coordinate.
I mean, if you have to be in that room all day long, you may as well make it super cute.
And it could still be sexy cute, like either way. Anyway, Kimmel and I have a side hustle now, so.
What, redecorating rooms?
Yeah, we can go there and have like a service.
Oh, that's funny.
At one point, we got locked out of our room because the key stopped working. So we went down to the lobby, and there was a really, really lovely Asian woman there that came like 5 minutes after we were there. And there was no one in the lobby. It was locked. We couldn't get in. So I was like, well, I guess we'll just have to sit here until we, can get in. So I eventually make a phone call, and I talk to someone who's off-site. They're like, oh, they're out checking the rooms. We'll send them back. They should be there. I'm like, but they're not. Yeah. Anyway, and then this lovely Asian woman came in and sat down. She's like, how long have you been waiting? I was like, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes or something. And then she just had left, and like, I guess there's lockers there. So she just needed to get in because she left something in one of the lockers. So she waited like the half hour or whatever it was with us until we finally got in.
Oh my God. I'm like, so funny. Give me a discount. It was really cool though. I liked that building a lot. It was an old seminary. All right, I'm going to go back in with some dark purpley red tones, and then I'm going to start working on her eyes. And then I'm going to just block in colors for the flowery area. I actually kind of like how I did her hair. Her hair might just be like that. We'll see, though. I'm going to pull out some kind of water. Or maybe I'll just use layer cakes for her hair. We'll see. Okay, dark purpley colors. This color's really pretty. It's called Lionfish. All right, so just coming in with some final touches. I'm not planning on rewetting this. I'm using this just like I would colored pencils. But it's nice because it's the exact same color as the watercolor that I laid down.
So Kimmel and I watch a lot of YouTube videos of like houses for sale in Italy, and it's people doing tours and
like
stuff
condos
like that.
And stuff, yeah.
And there was this one that was like 69,000 euros. And so cute.
It was adorable.
So cute. It was like a 3-story place. Well, it was 2-story. No, it was 3-story.
No, yeah, it had a 3rd story.
It was like a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. It didn't really need like that much work, just like some cosmetic stuff. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, Kimmel, we could totally just get a house in Italy.
I know.
But I think it was like an hour east of Rome in one of the smaller villages. And
Yeah,
I think we would probably get a bit stir crazy being in a smaller
we haven't
town away from everything.
We haven't explored that area either, but oh my God, just the options. That's all.
I'll learn to speak the language. I actually really love Italian.
I do too.
It rolls off the tongue. I love that they pronounce the letters the same no matter how they are.
I don't know how accurate that is, but I believe it.
That's what, when I was studying Italian, that was because I studied the alphabet first, and that was the rule. It was saying basically that the letters are always pronounced in the same way.
But like, I feel like when like a C is by itself compared to a C with another C can make a different sound.
Just don't make me look it up.
I'm just like, in a lot of languages, when vowels and consonants are combined, they make like a different sound.
Well, they have their own version that's like a cha.
Cha, whatever.
Right.
Do I like aqua vita? No, that's kind of plain. We're gonna, or not plain, but muted. We're gonna go with blue drummer for the eyes.
Do you guys ever like watch these property tours in other countries and like fantasize about having a property there? Is that just us?
I've lived around the world in my mind. Like, I love the ones in Thailand.
Like the condos.
Uh-huh.
Kimmel likes a condo because they're away from the bugs, especially the higher levels.
Yeah. Plus, the amenities. I'm like, are you kidding me? Yes. And I love city views. I'm like a city person over nature, but mostly just because bugs. But my God, it's so gorgeous. I think I lost her eyes, but we're just going to make them up. It's not that hard. Just fill it in.
Rose says, oh, yes, for sure. I want to house in Italy, France, and the UK.
Girl, okay, let's all just go in. We'll all just get a house. It'd be like a timeshare. I'm going to add... Okay, actually, let me do this first, because this could get messy. We're not sure. But I just wanted to...
Except it's going to be a timeshare like CHER.
No. Timeshare ho. I mean, it's a very Will and Grace thing.
We're getting close. We're watching Golden Girls like for the 5th time, and we're in season 7, which is the last season, so it's getting towards the end, and I'm like, sad.
I know. What's gonna happen?
We're just gonna have to watch one of the other, 6 series that we watch over and over again.
Yeah, but I'm too lazy to swap out DVDs and CDs, so if it's not on streaming...
I feel like I want to watch Ab Fab again at some point.
Yeah, we probably should.
I feel like Frasier's a good one, and Will and Grace.
Yeah. All right, gonna try those. I'm probably gonna add a little green to her eyes, maybe, or just like a yellow, so it'll turn. Oh no, maybe I'll just go a little more aqua rather than adding green or yellow. Just need to dry that up so I don't tear the paper up when I add some more color.
Jenna says, did you not know the red light district was a thing or that the windows were a thing?
I mean, I didn't know there. We
knew about it in Amsterdam.
Yeah, I would definitely expect it in Amsterdam. Did not expect it there.
It's just the city felt so wholesome, I guess. I wasn't expecting. I mean, it's not that it's not wholesome. It's just, a different kind of wholesome.
Adult wholesome.
Adultsome.
I'm going to add a little yellow. I've decided.
And then we were staying at this place called Jan Brito in
Hotel Jan Brito
in Bruges, and we were in this really random part of the hotel where it was like I don't know, it was in between 2 buildings, and they just converted it to a room.
Yeah, we were like in a courtyard, and we had like our own entrance and stuff. It was pretty cool though.
Yeah, and so it was like a thin room, but really tall ceilings and like kind of slanted. And anyway, it was really cool. But then the next morning, Kimball's like, "There's that famous guy." I was like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "There's this guy, and he has like white eyes and the shit with white hair." And I was like,
I know, he's like this super chiseled, like hot black guy in some movie, and he has like bleached blonde hair. It's really short, and like he has like a blonde beard.
I was like, "Where is he?" And I never saw him, but
he was like right outside our window in the courtyard. He just got done working out, so bonus. But like, I mean, he was wearing spandex, which was nice.
What? Well, you didn't tell me all the details.
Well, I didn't want to upset you, sweetie. Yeah, All right, I think I'm not gonna wet the eyes. I think I'm just gonna go over them again. Add some lashes, because we love a nice lash, don't we?
Shh.
Shut up. Listen, when I'm concentrating, your job is to talk.
We watched Adam Project. That was really good.
About time. I've like had it. I keep wanting to I start all these movies and I'm like, oh, Rocky will like this. I'm gonna save it and watch it with him later. And then I just forget about it. And like 2 years later, I'm like, hey, Rocky, let's watch this movie.
I thought the kid did such a good job of being Ryan Reynolds'
Being
like younger
Baby Ryan.
counterpart. Yeah.
And then I'm gonna add a little pink or red or whatever. I don't want, there you are, so much of a pencil line right here. I'm just gonna blur it a little bit. There we go. I kind of want to add some blue like down in her mouth and stuff, but then I'm like, no, I'll just kind of throw it off. Okay, so colors for flowers. Kind of clearing out all the warm tones. Oh wait, I do want to add some yellow pencil into her cheeks.
Kind of reflects off the eyes.
Just makes it nice and subtle. Really warms it up. I do need to give her... I also do it like kind of in the middle of where the shading happens, where it's like light here, dark there. I do the yellow in the middle.
Oh my God, techniques.
Well,
Art by Kimball. Kimball, what European city should we go to next? What's like the next thing we should explore?
well, probably Amsterdam.
We've been, okay, so Netherlands basically.
Yeah.
Because we've been to Belgium, France, Italy, Germany, and Czech Republic.
Although we do want to go to Switzerland.
Yes, for sure. I wonder if Switzerland's better to do in the summertime.
I don't know. So many bugs.
Or like the fall. I don't even know. I'm
All
sure
right.
it's pretty all times of the year.
Pulling out purples and pinks. And what other colors? I put a lot of these colors away because I didn't want to grab them while I was coloring her face. I don't really know.
What was the color that was discontinued by Prismacolor?
I think like lilac and not dahlia purple. Maybe it was dahlia. I don't know. I could find it pretty easily because I used it all the time, but whatever. Okay, we're just gonna add some colors down here. This is a cool pink. We wanted cooler colors.
What is the approach here?
Well, right now I'm gonna do just pinks.
But what is the style or what is the technique?
Scribbles. Scribble my
got it.
bibbles.
Okay, scribbles, guys. That's what we're doing.
So like
What
and
are you saying?
subscribe for some amazing techniques like this. What is this one? Red bass. Is that's?
I think everyone can get down with the scrib.
I don't know if I'm gonna do red. That was a bit or I want pastelish.
Yeah,
colors.
that's like that red's not my vibe. What
But
about this one? This is pretty.
this,
Yeah. No?
yeah, it's fine. It's super pale, but maybe when it gets wet, it'll get.
I think it's gonna liven things up a bit.
Basically, I'm doing kind of clumps of the pink.
And then when you add water, it's gonna be like magic.
Yes. Ooh, maybe I'll
You
just
hope.
do it. Oh well, yeah. I'll do a little bit of this one. Just like that. I think I already did that. Did I start with that one? I don't know. Doesn't even matter.
Jenna says lilac and lavender. Are those the
yeah
Prismacolor ones?
And I'm fine with that. I mean, they said they're going to try and replace them. They just need to find a different pigment. So we'll survive.
Where was the pigment coming from, I wonder?
I don't know.
It makes you wonder.
Where the pigment come from?
Mm-hmm.
She's just wearing a big floral dress.
Well, that's a pretty technique. I can see that applying to like floral arrangements. It
I mean,
could
that's
be
what it is. It's supposed to
a
be flowers.
field. It could be.
But now I'm liking that. So I'm like, do I add the purples and blue? I probably won't do blue. Blue will go into her hair.
Jenna says, the lavender is the one I found and need to ship to you.
Ooh.
Lilac was out everywhere I stopped.
I can't believe, like, just Oh, how dare they.
Thanks, Jenna.
Thanks, Jenna. All right, saving blue for hair. Let's add some just darker layered bits. I don't actually know if it's darker. What color is this? Who are we looking at? Urchin, you little urchin. I don't see it. It takes me forever to find it on this thing because there's so many. Oh, it's down there. Well, it's very, very pink. / purpley pink. And I want to keep those warmer tones mixed in. We'll do this one. This one's going to be like the most different, I guess.
Jenna says, don't thank me yet. Who knows how long it will take me to get to the post office?
Who knows how long it'll take to get over here once it actually ships.
We sent magazines to our friend Mary Jo. I don't even know how many months ago. I don't even know if they've arrived yet.
I have no idea. I'm hoping so. She never said anything, so I really hope she got them.
Let's just avoid it.
Okay. I think she would have contacted me about that.
About what? They arrived or they didn't arrive?
Not arriving.
Oh, okay.
Because, she reimbursed us, and that's a lot of money. Not getting as spread happy with this one because I want to give it a little bit of
texture
and contrast. Yes. Because I don't know how to draw flowers, but I think this looks like flowers. So
you know how to draw flowers.
I don't love drawing flowers because they're too much work.
I was going to say that's more accurate of a statement. Kimmel draws beautiful flowers, actually. He just never does it.
I've drawn like 10 flowers in my life.
That's not true.
Okay, where are all these flower drawings at?
Exactly. Where are you hiding them? It's a conspiracy.
Yeah. All right, so we got that. And then I can dry it and just do like a little, I don't know, do I want to, I'm all like questioning myself, like, do I want to do a little bit of these? Probably, because these are really pretty pastel colors. And I just want to. Will it ruin it? Maybe.
Take a picture.
Nah. I don't care that much. Although I might use the blue in this for her hair.
It's for a journal.
That's right. If this was like some hoity-toity piece, I'd be a little more, planned it out kind of thing. But who does that? I ain't got the time.
What is that art supply like? Is it like gouache?
Yeah, but the binder and stuff in it's different, like the formula.
Different how?
It's like a gel base, and gouache is not a gel base, I believe, is the difference. Not 100%. Don't quote me on this. I didn't make it. But I didn't really want it that wet, but we'll see where this goes. It's not doing too much. I didn't get it too thick. Just a little bit. And then I'm going to add some of this blue in there and freak myself out and probably ruin it, but we're going to try. I know I keep saying I want to use the blue on the hair, but here I am.
Make it real thick.
Just a little bit here and there. And maybe some of this purple. It'll settle in a little bit too. It's not like it's going to stay on top because I didn't do super thick. Just a little bit. I think my problem with this is that I made the, whatever I'm using right now, layer cakes too dabby, whereas like the watercolor spread, but that's okay. And then I'm going to do line work with the pencils on top. Although her hair. Also, I just noticed I don't like, what I noticed is that it looked like it was in lines and I didn't like that. So we'll let that blend. It's probably too much now. I overworked it. Why didn't you stop me, Rocky? Why didn't I take a picture?
You're fine.
You're fine.
There's a big glop of blue right here.
I know, but it'll probably settle in.
Okay, probably.
I don't care. Her. I think, you know what? I might do the same technique as I did with the pencils, but I'll do it in blues. That way we can say, like, I mostly used the watercolor pencils.
Is that important?
Well, I mean, it was all about watercolor pencils today. But I'm gonna grab a bunch of the blues because there's quite a few to choose from, and we love them.
Would it have been easier to do the hair first now that you have all the flower things at the bottom?
They're gonna blend together anyway. That was the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
So we'll do dark back here. Just to push out the face a little. And how much effort do I want to put into this?
The real question.
Just like find the dark spots. And she doesn't have ears. We're going to hide that.
Well, she can't hear you.
Like I'm not doing like the streaks and the highlights and all that stuff. I'm trying to mostly create it using just color. So we'll take the next dark color, just kind of add it in. And it is a little easier holding the pencil sideways because you don't get as bad of like the pencil marks because I'm pressing kind of hard. But if I was drawing these lines on there this hard, they would be a little difficult to get out. Ooh, that color's pretty. Just mix it up a little. And I'll probably do like orange and yellows and stuff behind her. Just because I can. And I don't want to cover up all of the white because we do want some highlights in there. All right, let's see where this is going to go. Can always add more colors later.
Just add water.
That's right. I could use my brush, like the big brush, and see how this goes. I feel like this gives me a different vibe than the water brush.
How so?
I think it picks up the pigment a little bit more.
Because of the type of bristle.
Well, yeah, it's a lot bigger.
So it carries the colors around, it seems.
Well, and like I can't just like dab it on the paper towel and clean it.
Anyway, how was everyone's week? What did you get up to? What's happening? What's going on?
I always like wait for someone to talk.
I know. I always feel rejected when no one says anything out loud. I'm like, fine! Well, we have to update you guys on 17 on every live that we do.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
Our favorite band 17 is releasing an album at the end of the month. So we're very excited. It's called FML, also known as F My Life, which we are very surprised about since they never swear in any of their songs.
So that'll be interesting. I kind of want to drag this blue down, but I need to.
But I was like, you know what? Fair. Hearts Family Art says, OMG. Hi, Kimball. Hi, Rocky.
Hi. We're just here making a little bit of a mess.
Rose says, I've been getting a lot done around the house and the yard now that I don't work so much.
Ooh.
That's fun.
Fun, but also like, sounds like cleaning.
Well, whatever. At least it's like things you'd want to do.
Is it thing? Well, yeah, I guess it's better than working for sure.
Jenna says, nothing much this week. This weekend I mowed and moved some stuff around in the yard. Yay, Jenna. What percentage of like settled into the home are you at right now?
I would hope you'd be done.
Well, don't put that pressure on her. You know how things go. Life gets in the way sometimes.
That is true.
Rose says it's been a disaster, long overdue.
Well, I'm glad it's getting done then. That's good. Try that. I see a wet spot right there.
No!
All right. Let's do the background first, and then we'll come back to the hair so we can add like some strands and stuff and not have to worry about it. Oh, and now that I've decided to give her blue hair, I can give her eyebrows real quick.
Catherine says, Mom finally got out of hospital, so I can hang out here more often.
Oh, that's good news. That makes me happy.
Jenna says, I'm not sure. There's only a handful of random box things. Everything else will take a while.
I'm one of those people, like, I have to unpack everything within 3 days. I can't handle it. I'm like, no, because then I try to find things and I have to like start opening bins and I start moving things back and forth and it drives me nuts. I learned that like the 3rd time we moved.
Rose says, fun stuff too, making art and art journaling.
Ah, the important stuff. Let's get warm cuttlefish and tequila. I really like. Well, not to drink, gross. And then Tia Maria. Is that who I want? Where are you at, girl? Where are you at? Oh, there you are. No.
Jenna says, I got really cute side tables from Marshall's last week. They're in the shape of a lemon and the other's a strawberry.
Adorable. Hello.
I think they have really cute side tables at those stores typically.
Yeah, I agree. All right, let's do bright yellow right around her.
Good finds. Hearts Family Art says, I've been journaling with my mink foiling machine and making cards. So fun!
Okay, that sounds fancy. Just mink?
Wait, how is a foiling machine?
It's like a hot...
Like, does it press it and then leave whatever you have embossed or something?
But it foils. No, and then you fold it in.
So if it doesn't work, do you be like, you foiled my plans?
Oh my god.
Anyway.
Stop right now. I could take the clip off, but I don't want to.
Trisha says, I was going to stick loads of collage into my journal and use it as a first layer in the future. I love the texture, but just can't be bothered to get started. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow.
That's what we all say.
Catherine got new brushes and paint from Jane.
Oh, lovely. Jealous. I do want new paints. I'm waiting because I saw her flash those tube watercolors, so I'm intrigued. But I'm also really lazy when it comes to tube anything. That's why I love the layer cakes instead of gouache. But we'll see.
Jenna says it's like a laminator.
Oh.
The foiling thing,
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
Yeah. I am the laminator.
That's exactly what I was just thinking.
I'm
That's
sorry.
So funny.
Why am I not eating a chocolate right now? We'll just take care of the top row.
All you. I had 4. I'm done.
Oh. I'm sorry you limit yourself with happiness.
Limited. My chocolate is limited.
Okay. Okay, that was like the burnt popcorn one again. What is
Good
that?
job, Kimmy.
What is it?
Good job. Good luck trying to find it.
Maybe it's just like the hazelnut praline.
Hearts Family Art says great opera.
We'll try dark chocolate. And I'll head out for tomorrow. Where's the lid? Oh.
Close up the house. Do you want this in there or no?
No, it's just, that's a lie.
I'm throwing this away.
I'll get it.
I just tried chucking the
I also got
never
this
mind.
book in
Ghent, yeah.
because they didn't have art stores in Bruges that I could find. But it's the paper blanks. I'm sure most of us have heard of it, but it's like their sketchbook. I just needed it.
Fun!
Thought I'd share that real quick.
Hearts Family Art says, smash that like, guys.
Please. Let's do her
If
hair.
it gets up to 10 likes, Kimball's going to do something. Isn't that right, Kimball?
No.
Something exciting, something no one would ever think of. Something so outrageous.
Not even I will think of it.
It's up to 7 right now. Who knows? Who knows what Kimball's going to do?
Absolutely nothing.
Oh, it's up to 8, Kimball. Are you ready for the thing?
No.
It's coming. I can feel it any minute now. It's going to jump to 10. Kimball, he has been planning something for a long time, guys.
Yeah, Rocky's solo.
Oh, it's up to 9. Kimball, you're almost ready. You're almost on.
I'm almost ready. What am I doing?
Hearts Family Arts, I'll hurry, push so we can see Kimball do something crazy.
Wow. You guys are evil.
Everyone's in it now.
Yeah. See, everyone's so differently different.
Everyone's so creative.
Not me. Just wanted some more content.
Oh, it's up to 10. Kimball, you're on. Action.
All right, here we go, everybody. I'm gonna color this in.
But you have to like sing while you're doing it.
I'm wetting the page. That just sounds wrong.
No, go ahead. Keep going. I'll move the mic over to you.
Why
Go
do you
ahead.
make me sing? I don't even sing.
No,
you're
go
the
ahead.
you're
fine.
the
Go ahead.
singer. Get out my face.
No, go ahead.
Get out.
Sing it.
We're over. That's it.
Well, I suppose it was better than nothing.
Oh, here's a surprise. I'm divorcing you.
Oh my god! After all these years. What's that show? It's like all this time wasted.
It's the Swan
The
Princess.
Swan Princess.
The cartoon.
Does anyone remember that film?
It was really good. Adding details into the hair.
Denise says, I love that everyone's so creative TikTok lady. She's
Oh my
hilarious.
god. She is so funny.
Every time she's on, I'm like, Kimball, we have to watch this together.
I know. I'm like, my eyes are half closed and I hear her talk about like something about ain't going down easy, but ain't cheesy or something. I'm like, okay, my eyes are open.
She's like, you good?
Oh.
See how that looks like something you find on the floor? That's exactly how you want it to look.
Keep them guessing. Oh my lord. She's funny. I don't even like TikTok.
Okay, calm down, Kimball. You don't want to be polarizing on your channel.
Well, I mean, I say I don't like it because I don't have it, but I watch Rocky's TikTok when he makes me.
My TikTok is, I would say, 70% cat videos, 5% that lady that we were just talking about, 10% random touching story of the triumph of the human spirit, and then I don't even know how much percentage is left of just randomness.
Yeah, storms. Those seem to make an appearance on your page a lot.
Storms.
Like tornadoes or natural disasters. I don't know. Last night it was like, oh my god, darling, the house is gone.
I don't really get those too often.
Well, you watched it, so now you're gonna get.
Hearts Family Art says, Rocky, you're gonna have to fill in for the crazy thing Kimball was not into.
I threatened divorce. That's pretty big.
He means it, guys.
I'm so.
After 25 years, he's gonna end it having to sing something.
I'm just exhausted. I think I need like a really pale green. Isn't that like what would kind of be the border of her hair with that yellow behind it?
Oh my gosh, there's this really cool lady we met in town like a week and a half ago or 2 weeks ago, and we're like, oh, she's so fun. And then we went out
yesterday to get dinner.
Yes, we went out yesterday to get dinner. Saw her there, and we're like, "Oh my god, hey, it's you!" And then we're out today shopping, and she was there again while we were shopping. I was like, "Okay, we'll just like, what's happening?"
I'm like, oh my god, okay, we live in the same town, we get it.
Hearts Family Art is like, divorce would be sad.
That's true.
It would be.
It would be.
It's not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen. Why would we even? I'm gonna add some lines down here because I'm artsy. I can do more.
Are they supposed to be like the outline of a flower?
They're whatever I want them to be. It's just texture. It's just whatever. That's the wrong color, but we're going with it.
Nothing's the wrong color. It's the right color.
I don't have like that.
Do this color.
Bluey green color. No.
What?
Why would I? That's like so dark.
Oh, okay. I just handed him like her really weird Kelly green.
I was like,
pencil.
See how that doesn't make any sense?
Hearts Family Art says artsy, not fartsy.
Truth. Well, living with this one, I
can't really confirm or deny if that's true.
Every morning I wake up thinking, God, I can still breathe.
The moment he wakes up, he's like, oh my God, I'm suffocating.
Yeah, some people just fart in their sleep.
This guy.
Excuse you.
This guy.
You're the one that like woke up pointing at things.
I had a dream that I was talking to two deaf people and I was trying to like sign to them what I was doing. And apparently Kimball was like just waking up and I had my finger like this and I just kept pointing and doing this.
I was like, okay, creeper. Watch where you put
I was
that thing.
I was trying to do sign language, but I didn't know what it was. So apparently I was like acting it out.
I mean, you don't know sign language. That's the best part. Apple.
What was that?
That's how you say apple.
It is?
Yeah.
It looks like you're like, oh, boo-hoo. That's what it looked like when you did that.
Oh, well. I know the alphabet, and that's about it.
I think it'd be really cool if sign language was universal across all languages. So you could just learn one language.
Like math.
And just use that. Is that such a radical idea?
Why don't we all just learn some language? Let's make up a language, and then the whole world can learn it, and it'll be amazing.
Yeah, good luck with that.
I know, right?
It'll be Klingon.
I mean, I'd rather do like Elvish or something, but what else? Ugh, I'm so tempted to like do just across the top of that.
Why don't you just do it all over the place in the flowers? Exactly. See, I needed it. Just get crazy, Kimball. Just go to town. Make your dreams come true.
My dreams already came true. I married you.
Okay. Denise says, let's all learn Simish. Simish? Let me look that up. I'm gonna have to Google
I'm gonna
Simish.
need you to Simish down now.
Simish down now. One moment.
I feel like she's backlit, so she could definitely have some white highlight thingies happening.
Simish language is a fictional language featured in EA's Sim series of games.
Oh.
So it's like the Sim.
Gotcha.
Here, but now your flat.
It reminds me of like I played my Sims, you know, and they're like
Nubu means baby. Woofum means dog. Girl means girl. Spurk means speak. Jowlinin means listening, and Chum Cha means pizza.
You know what I like is that some of that white down here pulled up the colors and like toned down some of the spots. So it's like not all super bright white. Oh, look, the boy, so cute. I think I might do some yellow orbs because why not? Well, like orangey orbs. I feel like nice, subtle.
Kimball, you can say hello in Simish by saying so.
So.
It sounds like I'm so.
Yeah.
Are there like entire college courses talking about Simish?
I mean, if there's an entire college course on like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, then probably.
Is it Simish or Simlish? Simlish. It's like language or English, Simlish.
Okay. Calm down.
How funny.
That's
not how they laugh though, Kimball. They're like, "Oh, just want upon you." Can you, Kimball, real quick, just tell us that thank you all so much for coming to my live, but say it in Simish real quick.
Why don't you start me off on that? So
Wim Sklabbert. Good job.
I've been studying absolutely nothing. These are very subtle. I don't even know if people can see these.
They can.
Oh, that's good. I think she's done.
Yay!
Yay! Jane Davenport Water Wands. And I'm excited because I just got another. Calm down. I got a canvas roll-up pencil holder for these.
Is it like a fruit roll-up?
No.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to put all of my distress watercolor pencils on one side because it holds like 60 something, I think. Or I don't know, it's an enormous amount, whatever. So I'm going to put like my Jane ones here and then all the like Tim Holtz ones over here and then I'll roll them all up and I'll have all of my like watercolor pencils in the same thing.
So in Bruges, I went walking and one day I walked, I think like 31,000 steps and I was just exhausted and I sent Kimball this picture and I was like, here's me. I was like, they put this here just for the people that walk all over town and were like, have had it. I'm sure it has some like really sentimental meaning, but
here you are.
I didn't want to go over there. Also, I thought this was funny.
I feel like her hair is very like
anyway.
I feel like her hair is very like womp.
Well, maybe you should just add some like strings into it.
Well, I don't know how to.
You don't know how to?
Like, I didn't want to do this so much. Like, it just looks like a big, like this right here looks.
We'll just add some more dark into the upper part.
Maybe add some wispies going out that way.
You thought he was done.
Nah, fooled you. I'm gonna get the white and kind of. Just need to break it up a little bit because I made it all one big clump.
She says, "Oh my God, my daughter and I used to tell each other things in Simlish. All Tamagotchia was something we used to say all the time. Tamagotchia.
Is that how we say that?
I don't know.
Something like that. I don't know. I just needed it to like break up a little bit. I also need to add a lot of white around the edges. Not that you can really. Whatever.
Whatever's clever.
Thank you all for hanging out for that last little bit of.
And there's a scar for Dak.
I ain't got no scar for that.
It's Clabber Cabin.
Ooh, maybe I'll see. I keep getting ideas. Should just stop.
Jim Tom.
Shake it up down here. We're shaking up a Storytime paint pen, but I haven't used it in a while, so I threw it.
Whoops.
So we're gonna need it to really be activated.
Activate, engage.
And I'm trying to do it far away from the mic, so it's not super annoying.
Yeah, we don't want to be super annoying because I'm here already. So that's
I
like,
mean, you know, I didn't want to say.
well,
That's probably good. I just want like more of a white. Outline. More. It's still not quite mixed up.
You should do that with your phone in your hand so you get extra steps.
Don't think it quite works that way, but
Whatever, you thought about it. Kimball has a thing on his phone. He has to close the circle every day. Do you guys know about this? Closing the circle.
You waiting for someone to actually answer
Yes.
you? Or?
Sure do, Rocky. I knew it.
Wait, let me try this way. Get out of my way, swatch paper.
Swatch paper. You can see her halo, halo, halo. Rose says, how are those white paint pens? Do they cover really good?
This one covers nicely. I like the musical markers cover really well. But this one, again, I haven't used it in a very long time. Oh, it's picking up the watercolor. I just haven't used it in a long time. So the binder is settled.
Settle down now.
And then I, scribble it all over the thing. I can use this one.
That's how you know the piece is really coming to an end.
All the white paint pens.
When the white paint pen comes out.
But on the plus side,
me sad.
the one that I just used, it's acrylic, so it's obviously going to make a nice barrier. So this color should lay down a lot more solid. Or a lot more opaque.
Hello.
We're hoping. Ooh, it's not quite dry. I can feel it's just picking it right back up. Whatever. Maybe I'll just leave it.
There was that song that Shine Bright Like a Diamond. Remember that?
Rihanna.
Yeah, and when we were in New York, I remember I kept talking. Every time I saw one of those golden diamond shops, I would we sell golden diamonds.
You sure do. Those were the days.
Remember way back.
All right.
That just sounds like it's constipated. Anyway.
I mean,
oh, there you go, Kimball.
Well, I'm pressing very light because it's still wanting to peel up.
Steel peel. Lena says, "Yeah, caught you live. Bye, Lena."
We're done.
Click.
We're just putting on some finishing
kidding.
touches, but I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you made it.
Thanks for joining. We're not insensitive to your excitement. We're excited for you and for us. Lena, how have you been? What's happening? Tell everyone.
Girl, what you been doing?
Talk to us, Lena.
How you been?
Lena,
So,
Lena,
okay, I think
Lena, banana, fana, momena.
I think I need more blue here. We're just going to add it in ever so slightly. I don't know. Something is weird about it, but I'm happy with it, but it looks weird to me. It looks like she's got a wig or she did a bad blowover or something.
Lena says, I love you even for a few minutes. I'm at home having a lazy art day.
All right. Oh, those are the best days. All right. Well, I think she's done-ish. I say that, but, can always come back. I've had this sketchbook forever, so I decided I was just going to start filling it up.
How's the paper?
It's fine. Not my favorite, but it's much better than the watercolor Arteza journal that I used.
Where's that from?
I hated that. This is Arteza.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what the difference is, but the other watercolor paper, I would put watercolor, I would get my brush and do a smear watercolor, and it would instantly stain, and it was hard to push the colors around. It was very frustrating. Anyway, she done.
Hearts from the Air says, no, don't leave us. Tell me done.
Well, we're not leaving just yet. You guys see Rocky's hair.
Oh, Lord.
And he's got to sing the sign-off music.
No, the Kimball has to do that. I cannot interrupt a decade of tradition. Wow, that's going to be really dark. One moment, I have to change all the camera settings because we're professional. One moment.
Hello. Oh, well, that just
changed the
boom,
focus
very bright.
to auto. There we go. And now we're Now we're on.
Is that a bug?
All right, Kimball, let's see the piece.
Oh, Kimball. Yeah.
Another one for the fridge.
All right. Well, first I'd like to start off by thanking you all for joining us this evening. It's been a real pleasure and a humdinger of a night. My gay display.
What do you got up there?
I got some Victorian ladies. I've got a Buddha. I've got some
There's a lot happening
an
there.
emu, some princesses, some paintings, flowers, another Buddha. No, that's the Buddha.
What's up with what are they doing up there? What's happening up there?
Everyone's just living the dream.
Wow, well, she's not happy about it. She's having a little tear on the left side or the right side, whatever side that is.
Who?
Big purple tear coming down. Maybe it's just mascara.
Big purple tear.
Right up there. There she is, right there.
Oh, that's just splatter effect. Okay, she's at like the club and her mascara is like, whoa.
Got it. What are the birds' names on
I don't
here?
know.
So
Little
we've got Timmy and
this is why we don't have pets. And you don't have a name.
Rebecca.
Oh my god.
And then this is Chauncey right here. And then what's his name? I can't remember. I can never remember this one's. Kimball.
Little Flitter.
Little Flutter. And then the alligator on here. What was his name?
I can't remember his name. He doesn't have a name. Because it's Pinkie Pie's alligator pet.
Just make it up.
Pressure.
Okay, well, that's a lame name. Jenna says, don't forget to show us your hair, Rocky.
Yeah, Rocky.
All right, let me...
Oh, where's the best lighting?
There's the hair. That's how long it is now.
His hair goes down to
Where?
there.
Oh, I already took the other hair back in. I tied some of it back. Let me pull it all down.
Oh my god. You're really delivering.
There it is. I
Who's that boy?
needed to cut it because I was having a really hard time sleeping. Like every time I had to turn over, I'd have to like pull my hair and like flip it all out and like put it up above me. So now I can just sleep peacefully and not have so much hair to deal with.
I just put my hair in a top knot when it gets long.
Is that what you do?
My
That's
hair
what he
can,
does, guys.
My hair can withstand it.
Mm. Well, I feel very light. I think I dropped an extra pound. So now my whole like Renfo like weight app thing will say I'm not 36 now.
Oh my god.
35.
Mine says I'm like 44. Get over it. I'm
Yikes.
old.
Have you guys seen those
Inside.
apps? It's basically like you have a special scale that like reads to your phone and then it tells you like your metabolic age and like how much skeletal muscle you have and like how much water and all this stuff. And it's just
It's crap.
it's like
okay?
you're spying on your insides. It's weird.
It makes you feel older than you really are. And then you start to believe it.
Well, I was very happy for a long time because I was like 6 years younger than I was metabolically, and Kimball was like
2 or 3 years older.
2 or 3 years older. So I was always like, I won.
You win when it comes to the body competition.
Okay. Well, you win when it comes to the painting chick with blue hair art competition.
You win when it comes to making money.
Okay.
Me again. I win when it comes to cooking. And baking.
Whatever. Kimball thinks he's the better cook, but I
cook
think we all
more.
know.
I'm sorry, mister. I have water and kale for my ramen.
Listen, I'm
You're
healthy.
And gosh darn it, it's gross.
No, it's not. Kimball and I have a special spice blend we use. It's gochugaru,
Chewy.
pepper, chives, salt, pepper, and
Why are you
garlic.
like chives, garlic, gochugaru? I'm like, don't do this. What's this?
Is there going to be a problem here?
No, I'm just gonna think.
Do you want me to take these chocolates away? You never see them again. There goes your house, Kimball.
Why are you so mean to me?
Just kidding. Let's see what everyone's saying in the comments. 1 second. Okay. We have what?
It's just reverse on the computer.
You're like that butter man on the commercial. What's the butter
You better
man?
not be calling me Butterman.
Denise says that looks great, but it doesn't matter about the hair. It's the face for me, Rocky. Thank you.
Oh, don't get too close.
Catherine says, oh, I love the hair. And then Jenna just says smiley face, but it's not going to focus because, you know. And then if we do this, it's just going to be.
Because if you
one of
can't say
those.
something nice, don't say anything at all.
Wow, it looks like we're going in a hallway.
Really?
Guys. Let's go.
Welcome to the Nerdverse.
Anyway,
Oh my
Kimball,
God.
we almost lost ourselves there.
I didn't.
Okay.
I can look away.
What do you want to do now?
I just want to thank everybody for hanging out with us. We are going to go watch Nikki Positano on YouTube and probably Tyler and Todd or Todd and Tyler. I'm not sure how they have it labeled, but it doesn't matter.
And then we're going to have late dinner.
Yeah,
Possibly.
I could have something.
All right, cheers.
Like and subscribe. I really should say that at the very beginning.
Kimball's so good at YouTube, you guys. Like, he knows exactly how to sell it. All right, Kimball, you know what to do. Give us the sign-off music.
Okay.
Do it crazy.
We are on our way. We're gonna go downstairs and have ourselves some late dinner while we watch some YouTube videos. It's been great hanging out with you all. We love you so much. We'll see you next Sunday unless something terrible happens, and that's not gonna happen because we don't want that to happen. So we'll see you next Sunday. Love you. Bye. Click it off.